Okay, suppose we have a student taking a quiz. They have no idea what's going on. They randomly guess, and it's a 4-question true or false quiz. Here's the actual problem. What is the probability of the student guessing exactly 2 correct answers? So not like at least 2, exactly 2. So that means they get 2 correct and they get 2 incorrect. So what is that probability? Remember, the probability is the number of ways to achieve a desired outcome, and we have the desired outcome. The desired outcome is to get exactly 2 correct, and the total number of outcomes, the total different things that could happen. So we need to figure out this fraction, and it's fairly straightforward. It just takes some systematic approach to solve. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to just be very careful. We're going to be very systematic. That's the key here. Be organized and systematic. Otherwise, you'll miss some outcomes. So this is the way that I thought of solving this problem. First, I'm going to say, okay, well, they could either answer true or false, but really I want to know not whether they answered true or false. I want to know whether they got it correct. Right? Probability of getting correct answers. So I want to see if they get it correct or not correct. So I'm going to write out question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. And then the first outcome that comes to mind is they could get them all correct, right? So I'm going to just give a little check mark. They can get them all correct. And then I'm thinking, all right, well, what if they miss one? How many different ways can I miss one? Well, suppose they get them all correct except for the last one. And so this one I'm going to say with an X. And I'm going to continue on, and then hopefully you'll be able to finish the rest of the table. But, there's a different way, because now I'm thinking, okay, what if they get one incorrect? That's one way. They could get the last one wrong, or they could get the second to the last one wrong. Or they can get to the second one wrong. Do you guys see? Hopefully you see how this is progressing. Or they can get the first one wrong and the rest. So these are all the ways they could get only one wrong. I'm being very systematic. Now I'm thinking, how many ways or what are all the different ways where they can get 2 wrong? So they can get the first 2 correct and the last 2 wrong. Or I guess they can't get the first 2 correct. They could do something like that, or they could do something like that. And I'm writing out all possible ways to only get 2 correct. So that's starting there. What other ways? Well, I could have incorrect, correct, incorrect, correct. Do I have that already? No, I do not. What about the 2 outside? What if I do correct, incorrect, incorrect, correct? I mean, I'm just mirroring that, right? And I have to get all possible ways, so I gotta think. What about, this one mirrored this one. You have to be very careful and very methodic. This one mirrors this one, right? So what about mirroring that one? I don't have one yet. So let's do X, X, check, check. Now, have I gotten all of them? Now I'll just try. 2. What if I do 1, 2, 1? Nope, I got that one already. Whoops. So you have to be very, very methodical about this. Very, very systematic. And I have, I think 6 there. So be very, very careful. Take your time. Make sure you get them all. And now I'm thinking, okay, how can I get 3 incorrect? And that actually just mirrors this section, doesn't it? It mirrors that section, because I'm saying 3 incorrect. Okay, well, I could get them all incorrect except for the last one. Or I could get the third one correct, and I'm just moving that check mark up. Check, X, X. Or I could have the first one correct and the rest wrong. Now I'm thinking, wait, did I say that already? But no, I didn't, because this is the first time I'm considering 3 incorrect. And or the last outcome actually is all incorrect. and then there's no other possible outcomes. So I've just listed the entire sample space. These are actually every single version of the test that could happen. I can get them all correct. I could get the second one wrong and the last one wrong. Those are all possible outcomes. So if I want to find the probability, first I need to look at the number of ways to achieve my desired outcome. Remember, that's the student guessing exactly 2 correct answers. So exactly 2, meaning not like at least 2. I said that already. So exactly 2, that starts here and goes until there. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 different ways where the student could get exactly 2 correct. And then that's divided by the total number of outcomes. And that I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There are 16 total ways the student could do on this test, like how they could answer. And then I'd reduce that. That's just 3 over 8. So the probability of getting exactly 2 correct is 3 over 8, or you could change it to a percent, or 37%, 37.5, I think, percent. There's a 37.5% chance that they'll get exactly 2 correct. So you can write it in either way. Now, we got 16 for the sample space, but there is a shortcut for that. Notice that there are only 2 options for every question. You can either answer true or false, true or false, true or false, true or false. So if there are 4 questions and there's 2 options per question, then you could actually have a total of 16. It's very easy. It's just 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So just check it out. Watch. The shortcut is that there are 2 options for each question. So I'm saying that this is a question, this is a question, this is a question, this is a question. There's only 2 options for this one, but there's also 2 options for this one, and 2 for that one, and 2 for that one. So total, you just multiply, and that's 16. That's the sample space. That's the shortcut to calculate the sample space, the total number. If you have this many options in this many ways, you just multiply those 2 numbers together. Then that's what you get. So there we go. Goodbye.